My administration will provide first-time home buyers with $25,000 to help with the down payment on a new home.
We're going to make sure afford your groceries, afford a car, afford a home, low interest rates. We're going to get it all down.
This is the time every 4 years that we start hearing campaign promises left and right. This year is no different. You just got done hearing both candidates telling you what they're going to do for the economy. I'm Dino the Realtor. Please take a second to like and subscribe to this video. I'm trying to bring you guys some great content today. Now let's talk about what we just heard. We just heard about $25,000 in free down payment assistance money going to people who qualify. And on the other side, we're hearing about cutting interest rates down and how we're going to bring the economy back. Now let's talk about these promises. These sound great on the surface. I'm sure as a consumer, you love the idea of lower interest rates and free money to buy your house. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of a spoiler here. These things already exist. Rates are coming down right now. If you listen to what Jerome Powell had to say this past week, he's already signaling towards rates going down. Check this out.
The time has come for policy to adjust. The direction of travel is clear, and the timing and pace of rate cuts will depend on incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks.
Now, this is a series of drops that we're looking at in the upcoming months where rates are going to be coming down. So that's already great. Thank you for getting that part done. And I love the idea of bringing interest rates down. Donald Trump was just talking about how he's going to bring inflation down. He's going to bring interest rates down. Well, in my business, I love the idea of interest rates coming down. But I got to tell you what I've seen over the past couple months. A couple months back, I was looking at interest rates for my clients that were around 7.25% for a 30-year fixed loan. Today, the rates are hovering right around 6%. There are some people that are seeing rates in the high fives right now with the best credit and best situation. So we're already seeing rates come down dramatically, and that's before the Federal Reserve decided to come with this meeting saying that we're going to lower rates further and that the time is now to change the policy. So we already know rates are coming down. They've been coming down for a couple months, and now we may see them come down even further. This is a great time to be a buyer when you look at interest rates. On the other side of the equation, we talk about free down payment funds. I'm in Maryland, and we have a program here called the Maryland Mortgage Program. And just about all other states, including DC, have programs just like this to help you with down payment assistance. And let me just bring you into what it's like here in Maryland, this Maryland Mortgage Program. I want to explain it to you so you understand how it works. Just like what Kamala Harris was talking about, $25,000 in down payment funds, the Maryland Mortgage Program is virtually the same thing. Both have qualifications. She was talking about you're going to have to pay on time for your rent and things like that to qualify for the down payment funds. The Maryland Mortgage Program is very much like that. You have to have at least a 640 credit score. There are income limits depending on which county you want to go in. But the way the program works is this. Some people go into it just because it offers a lower interest rate. But most people that use this program are going there for down payment assistance. You got to remember, a lot of people out there would love to buy a house, but they don't have $10,000, $15,000 to put down for a down payment and cover closing costs. A lot of people think that's going to take me 1, 2, or even 3 years to come up with that kind of money. With these down payment assistance programs, what they do is they'll offer you up to 5% of the total loan. But right now, the market is a great market for people to buy houses, and some people don't want to sit on the sidelines for the next 3 years. Well, guess what? You have an opportunity to get a down payment assistance loan where they basically have a soft second mortgage. Now, what is that? That's basically all the funds that you borrow to pay for your down payment, they put as a second mortgage on your house. But it's an interest-only second mortgage that you never have to make payments on. So this way, you get the funds for closing, and you don't have to pay that loan back until you A, refinance the house, B, sell the house, or C, pay off your first mortgage. So that money that you're getting for down payment, you still do have to pay back at some point, but it's not something that you have to worry about up front so you can actually get in your home. So this is the way that program works. They also have a 3%, a 4% or a 5%, just in case you don't want to take out a total 5% of what that's worth. If you want to take out less because you want to pay back less down the road, that may be the route you want to go. I know that down payment assistance is something that a lot of people think to themselves, well, how do I get that? I don't have those programs near me. Everyone has it. When you're talking about down payment assistance and the funds that you're going to need to close, what is that there to cover? That's at least a 3.5% down payment. That's the lowest possible down payment that you have on any of these loan programs all throughout the country. So we're talking about 3.5% that you have to worry about putting down, and then you have your closing costs. So you know that 5% that they're offering is going to be enough to cover the majority of your costs and have you coming to the table with virtually nothing. And at the end of the day, if you can buy a house and not have to stroke a check at the settlement table, that's fantastic. I just want you to know that these programs are available all over the country. Please take advantage of them. I have a network of mortgage professionals that work with all these different government programs to help you out, help you get this down payment assistance. Give me a call. My number's right over here. You can call me. I'll set you up with anybody in your area that can help you with that. Now, when you talk about the overall housing market, we have home prices that are coming down a little bit. Interest rates are coming down a little bit. You have all types of opportunities as far as down payment assistance. I would say right now is one of the best possible times to buy a house because you know that you're buying a house at a good value and you know that the rates are finally in a place that are reasonable. So when we look at it, we have campaign promises going on trying to tell you, hey, we're gonna make housing more affordable. I hope that the best possible things happen for this economy. I hope that inflation comes down. I hope rates come down. I hope home prices stabilize a little bit. But at the end of the day, we don't have a crystal ball. And nobody's campaign promises can be something that we can take to the bank. You may not want this thing to have to go through a full election, Senate, Congress, or whatever else it's gonna take to pass programs for housing. These programs are there. They're available for you right now. Regardless of what any politician is telling you, these resources are there for you to take advantage of right now. Personally, I think that rates are gonna come down a little bit over the next couple months. But listen, I have no crystal ball. We don't know exactly where the economy is gonna go. But what we do know is that the programs are available and the money's out there for you right now. So if you want to take advantage of it, you should. If you're sitting there thinking to yourself, now's the time for me to buy a house, but I'm looking at my bank account, and if I go and spend that money right now on a down payment, we're gonna be house poor, and you don't wanna live like that, I gotta tell you, you gotta take advantage of some of the free money that's out there. If you qualify, your credit score is good enough, and you don't exceed the income limits on some of these programs, you gotta give it a shot, because not taking advantage of that money can be a big mistake. Ultimately, home buying in Maryland is what I focus on the most, and what I'm seeing right now is a lot of buyers getting back into the mix because they feel the interest rates are coming down. They feel that the market's starting to turn in their favor, and they know that this is a great time for them to find a good deal. Now, I'm trying to tell everybody out there that if you've been sitting there waiting, and you're waiting for interest rates to drop, you're waiting for home prices to keep dropping, listen. You need to check out what's going on in the market right now, because if these interest rates start continuing to go down, what could that cause? It may just cause home prices to start shooting back up a little bit. Right now, you get the best of both worlds. I really want to hear what you have to say about all these campaign promises that have been going on, the down payment assistance programs that we just discussed, interest rates going down. So please do me a favor, drop a comment, tell me what you're thinking. Please like the video, subscribe, share it to a friend, and I hope to talk to you guys the next time with some more valuable information. Talk to you later.